so good. Yes. Smell it, smell it. Yeah, there's a lot of gear in this one. Just sit there, just hang out, whatever. Today, I'm going to show you guys what I plan to carry for the month of February. This episode is brought to you by House of Blades, more on that later. And if you're interested in seeing more everyday carry content, then go ahead, hit subscribe and ring that bell icon now. But without wasting too much of your time, let's get right into it, starting off with my EDC Sling bag. This is the TomTalk T21 and it is a pretty damn good sling bag. It goes for about 43 bucks and it has a ton of different storage options. Now the one I have is the blacked out variant and it has again a ton of storage. You've got a couple of pockets up front and then also a holder for your keys. The cool thing is I drive a Toyota 4Runner, so this thing is going to be keyless entry.
Till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth. Nice.
So I can literally just clip this to the sling bag, that way I don't lose my keys, and then slot it right in, get in my car and go. That's pretty much everything I have on the front pocket. Moving into the main compartment, I have a few different things like this notepad, just in case I need to jot down some of my ideas. And then in the center here, you have a couple more mesh pockets. I've got my AirPods in this one. And then in this mesh pocket, I've got my most used battery bank ever, I think. It's a 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack from Nightcore. It's called the NB10000. You've got a standard USB and then USB-C. And then a battery light indicator. I use this thing all the time, whether I'm charging my phone or if I'm charging Ashley's phone. I highly recommend you pick up one of these battery banks because these have saved me in a pinch a bunch of different times. Aside from that, a lot of you guys ask me how I carry my pouches, and I literally throw them into a sling bag or a backpack, and this is a brand new one that you guys may have never heard of. We'll cover this one in just a second. Now that's everything inside the main compartment. Moving on to the backside, and right here I've got my wallet, and that's literally the only thing that's on the backside because this is the most secure position on my person. I just want to make sure my wallet is secure, so that's why I carry it on the backside compartment. Now the TomTalk sling bag is actually really decent for its price. I could definitely recommend this to you guys. I'll probably do a full review in a coming video. In terms of a wrist check, I am rocking the Omega Swatch Moon Swatch Mission to Moon with these upgraded bands. I actually don't even remember what it's called, but I love the fact that these things are seamless. The stock Moon Swatch bands are absolutely horrendous. I don't like Velcro on my wrists, so doing this simple band upgrade completely changed the aesthetic and the feel of the watch. Now before we move into my pouch carry, let's give a quick word for today's sponsor. This video is brought to you by House of Blades, my go-to knife retailer when it comes to anything knife related. They stock pretty much any brand that you can possibly imagine, anywhere from Benchmade, Civivi, Wee knives, ZT, Chris Reeve knives, Koenig, and a whole lot of others. They also strive to be the best when it comes to customer service. As a matter of fact, if you place an order today, they will likely ship it out the same business day. What I would actually suggest doing is calling up House of Blades at this number below and asking for Chris and Susie. Tell them that Brandon or Everyday Minimalist sent you. They'll hook you up with a discount on your entire order. And on top of that, while you're on the phone with them, you can let them know that you want your knife personalized with your own logo, whatever text you want. If it's a gift, maybe put that person's name on the knife or whatever you want, and they can do custom laser engraving for you. Aside from all of that, House of Blades is the reason why I can do what I do here on YouTube and keep making this great content for you guys. So I want to thank you guys as the viewers and House of Blades for making this all happen, but let's get back to the video. All right, let's move on to the pouch and tell you all about this. This is coming from RZE and they call this the Black Comb. Now the Black Comb is a really interesting pouch because it has this really nice sleek aesthetic. RZE is really well known for their watches. I already own a couple of them and they are absolutely fantastic, but they wanted to introduce soft goods to their product line, starting off with the Black Comb. And guys, this thing is just absolutely premium. It features an upcycled tarpaulin outer shell, which feels really nice. It actually feels kind of like faux leather. And then on the backside, there is a large pocket where you can store your valuables. On the front side, there is a large loop field where you can throw on your most favorite patches and really bring this pouch to life. The Black Comb is also sporting YKK zippers on the main compartment and on the back compartment. I've gone ahead and modified mine with a lanyard along with a plague lanyard bead and a tactile turn titanium lanyard bead. If you've watched any of my pocket dump videos before, then you'll know that I usually clip off the stock zipper pull and throw on a lanyard so that way it doesn't make a ton of noise. Now in terms of overall aesthetic, as you guys know, I really like monochromatic themes, so I went with a Stacks patch, a Bape patch that I personally made, a beer bomb from Notorious EDC, my Everyday Minimalist V2 patch, and by the way, I'm going to be dropping a ton of patches this year, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing this in a bunch of different colors. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram, every.day.minimalist, shameless plug there, but yeah, you guys have been asking for those, so I'm going to be releasing more. Moving on, we've got one from Reclub and another Stax Box V1. This one is in a really nice cement gray. All right, moving inside the pouch, and of course we're greeted with my custom Hank, and these are available right now if you guys want to go pick them up. This is in collaboration with Renegade Provisions Co. I'll leave a link in the description below. But yeah, we've got this signature gray topo along with the logo and then a really nice microfiber backing. I always leave a Hank inside my EDC pouches because they come in on clutch all the time, whether I'm wiping my sunglasses, my camera lenses, my laptop screen. But I also love the fact that it acts as a second layer, so it keeps all of my gear protected inside. So we're gonna move through this pretty quickly. First thing is going to be my titanium toothpick from Refine. I actually got this from their CC1 wallet, and I happen to use this toothpick all the time, especially when I need something to come to a very fine point. This thing is just awesome. Under that is going to be my notorious EDC Big Papa titanium beer bomb. This is a bottle opener and SFK. It also does have a prying tool built in, as well as a bit driver. So this is my chosen piece of pocket art for this month. Next to that is going to be my Leatherman Free P4, and I use this thing constantly. It has a ton of tools built into it, and it's just really nice to have a set of needle nose pliers just in case I need them. Moving on to the right hand side, I've got this pen here, and it's a brand new seasonal Reese called Icefall from Tactile Turn. This is a side click mini, and I just really like the overall theme that they went with. It has really nice light blues, a dark blue push button, as well as a really cool finish on the body itself. I just really love Tactile Turn pens. If you guys are planning to purchase a Tactile Turn pen, then if you guys want to help out the channel, use the affiliate link in the description below. I promise you guys, you will not be dissatisfied with that purchase. Next up is my pry bar, and the reason why I like the black helm so much is because it can fit longer EDC gear like the Mr. Nice Bar from Nice Guy Machine Co. The thing is, with smaller pry bars, it's a little bit harder to get a grip on them, and having a full-size pry bar just really makes it a little bit more accessible. The Mr. Nice Bar doubles as a bottle opener as well, but I typically use this thing to pry things. I absolutely love this piece and I use it all the time. And then moving forward from that is going to be my flashlight, and of course you guys have seen this before. It's the CWF Micro Click Arcadian, and this thing is absolutely beat. You can see all the small tiny snail trails on this thing, and it kind of gives it a lot of character. I absolutely adore this flashlight because not only is it tiny and rechargeable, but it has a huge output for its small size. Last but not least, inside the pouch is going to be my brand new set of Steel Flame Hate Project collab tweezers. Now if you guys don't know what Steel Flame is, go check out some of their aftermarket pocket clips and you'll know what I'm talking about. This tweezer set is officially called the Uncle Bill's Sliver Gripper, and they have a really fine point, and until you carry a set of tweezers, you'll never know how much you need them. I'm no Steel Flame enthusiast, but this is the first foray into that category. Hopefully I don't buy more from them, but we'll see about that.
You're broke! You're f***ing poor!
So that's everything inside the pouch. On to the last thing, and that's going to be my pocket knife of choice. And the reason why I wanted to carry this specific knife is because it's my birthday this month on the 18th. This, of course, is the Benchmade Anthem, and it's one of my most favorite knives of all time, just due to the fact that it makes a really nice noise when it closes, and because it's an integral, it fits in the pocket really well. I've gone ahead and upgraded my Anthem with a MXG Gear deep carry pocket clip, and that just kind of completes the entire aesthetic of this knife. And for those of you guys asking, this is not for sale, nor will it ever be for sale, because I plan to keep this for the rest of my life. But there you guys have it, what I plan to carry. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead, throw me a thumbs up. If you disliked it, throw me a thumbs down, and I promise to you I'll do better next time. Keep your eyes out for EDC Vlog Episode 2 coming out next week. Aside from that, thank you guys so much for dropping by, and we'll have to catch you on the next one. Peace out.